Hello guys, this is Spicy and this is a review on the Bandai high grade F91 Gundam F91. I had to say it twice because it's actually super awesome. Okay, so this kit was released in 2013, made in Japan. This is part of the Universal Century in the far future actually. This one is the EFSF prototype attack use mobile suit. So in the future, I guess they don't have a lot of funding or something to build Gundams. So this guy is like slightly scaled down. But since it's in the future, in the further in the future of the Universal Century, even though this guy is slightly scaled down, still immensely more powerful than previous versions, previous suits from the past. Anyway, this set original retail for 1,200 yen, made in Japan. And let's take a look at the manual. So, Gundarium alloy again. I guess maybe I just don't know what I was talking about. I assume it's Gundanium alloy, but I guess some of them are called Gundarium alloy. Okay, so here we have the F91, some poses of the F91, and some more art for the F91. Now I didn't went on and painted all the extra details, like the Vulcans right here, stuff like that. I just leave this as I just paneling this kit a little bit more than normal, but yeah, looks like there's some parts that you will need to actually paint, like these vents and stuff like that, to be accurate to the art from the manual. Anyway, yeah, I gotta paint the back of these thrusters too. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the accessories. So for accessories, we got two beam sabers, very nice, and they can be wielded with these hands. They kind of fit kind of loosely in the hands, but yeah, we have two of these hands to hold on to two of these beam sabers. Pretty cool. And then we have a beam shield right here. Actually, and then we got this rocket launcher, which he can hold like this. You can actually angle the grip so you can hold it like so. That's pretty cool. It's got a trigger finger right here, another trigger finger, trigger hand for the beam rifle. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You can hold on to this like that, and then when it's not deployed, you can just hold it like so, something like that. And we also have another accessory that goes with this rocket launcher. We got this peg thing right here, which let you attach the rocket launcher to the back of the back skirt like that. I'm not gonna remove this piece, but you can see from the box art that he has a rocket launcher attached to the rear skirt, like so. Alright, that's it for the rocket launcher. Beam sabers. Let's take a look at the beam shield. Now technically I'm supposed to paint all these area black and then maybe add a little yellow to it, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So let's go ahead and unpick this piece right here on the forearm and attach the beam shield. Basically these are just energy shield. Instead of having a physical shield, they just project like a field of energy to block incoming projectiles and stuff like that. And here it is, the beam shield. Now what's really cool about this beam shield is that it's kind of a rubbery material. So unlike some of the beam shield from other kits, this one is less prone to breakage because it's a soft rubbery material. And that's a beam shield. Like that. Pretty cool. And when you don't want to deploy it, you can just unpeg it from the forearm, like so, and attach this piece to hold its place, like that. And obviously better if you paint it. It just looks kind of plain right now. I'm probably gonna paint this kit after. Alright, so we also have some extra accessories right here for the these shoulder armor. You can actually remove these smaller bits, and you can increase the size. I think these are like cooling fins to you know, keep it cool while it's in you know, when the suit is operating under harsh conditions. And how do I get it off? It seems a little tricky. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got these cooling fins. Very nice. Alright, and then he actually have two faceplate. Now this one kind of make him look like a transformer. It's got the nose and some weird looking feature here. I panel lined in the face, but maybe that wasn't a good idea. Anyway, you can actually swap out the faceplate by removing this piece right here and swap it out with the more traditional Gundam face, like that. Just plug this part in and put on the helmet. That's actually really cool. There we go. More of a traditional look. And let's see what else. Okay, and then remove this gripping hand here and attach the beam rifle. Very nice. Didn't panel line the beam rifle because I actually plan on painting it. But yeah, very nice looking beam rifle. The handle is fixed. You can use it for like you know, two-hand firing mode, which is a little bit disappointing. All right, but that's not all. There's actually more. So we have these thing that looks like thrusters on the back, or winglets. These are actually not winglets. These are actually his railguns, or some sort of weapon. And by doing that, to deploy it, you just pull this piece forward and reveal the grip, like so. And yeah, we have weapons for him to hold on to. So he's got built-in weapons, two of these railguns. Kind of remind me of the railguns from who's that guy? Oh, there goes the arm. The Strike Freedom, the one that mounted on the side skirt. That's pretty cool. Well, there we go. Let's see if the manual shows that we can properly wield these weapons or not. I don't think he can properly wield it, but we'll see. Doesn't show anywhere in the manual. Okay, so apparently you can. The hand's gonna hold it at a weird angle. So, probably not gonna do that. I mean, it looks cool as is. Two weapons like so. Gonna have to wield it at like this weird angle like that. Yeah. I think it can just be like the Strike Freedom. Just have these out like that, and then you know, grab another beam rifle. Grab a beam rifle right here, and just engage multiple targets. It does have a peg hole on the bottom, so you can put this on the action base. Or a stand. And pretty cool. Now there's a lot of interesting aspect about the F91. Obviously the stand's not included. This is like a 90s Gundam, and his size is a little bit smaller than the usual Gundam. I think Very similar to the size of Gundam Wing Gundams. So let's do some size comparison with something also from the 90s. I mean, not all 90s Gundams are like small, but there are a few that were like on the smaller scale. All right, so right here we have the G Gundam, and you can see the G Gundam towers over this guy. It just seems slightly scaled down for a slightly small for a Gundam suit. All right, and let's take a look at another one, Gundam from the 90s. He's even smaller than the Wing Gundam. Take a look at that. Now the Wing Gundam, I thought it was small, but this guy is possibly the smallest Gundam in the series. I was told the Victory Gundams were a little bit small too, but yeah, I guess I gotta go do that one as well. So, okay. So lastly, I'm gonna talk about articulation. So this one's actually got some very interesting design. The ball joint is actually inside the body, and the bill is just super interesting. So we got the ball joint in here attached to this polycap, and this polycap can swing out like that. You can bring the arm in this weird, awkward looking position. And then we got a bicep cut right here. We got a hinge right here with a polycap, so you can move the arm up. Bicep cut, and we got the double jointed elbow. Move this thing a little bit. Yeah, double jointed elbow. Just a little bit tricky to do right now. There we go, double jointed elbow. The chest is on the polycap, so you can do a little bit of ab crunch. Waist articulation is also on the ball polycap, so you can get some decent range of movement out of that. Head's on the double ball peg, one in the chest, one in the head, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can articulate this wing bits. You can swing it forward and back, and it's on this joint right here where you can swivel. Alright, and the front skirt you can articulate, the side skirt you can move up and down, rotate it via the polycap, universal joint for the leg, thigh cut. It's pretty good, even though it's a really small, small mobile suit. Alright, and double jointed knees. Feet is on this piece right here. It's on the polycap, on the ball joint. You can move it, swing it back and forth. Oop, it just came off. You can see this is how it's attached via polycap. And yeah, you can get a side row ankle rockers right here. This piece also like to come off, so you gotta just push it in. It's like a ball peg that attached to this plastic piece right there. So I think it's a little bit annoying, but it's not too bad if you don't mess around with it too much. And actually, you know what? I think I had this. Oh, I see what I did wrong there. Okay, so I built this incorrectly. There we go. That's how you do it. I'm looking at the box and I'm like, yeah, this is something's going on. Okay, so it's supposed to be like this. Okay, well, there we go. That makes more sense. Yeah, I mean, it looks a lot better. Okay, let's fix that real quick. Just swing this piece around to the back and pop this back in here and reattach it. Alright, one more gimmick for this kit is that you can actually move these pieces on the back of the legs. You can open these up. Looks like it's extra vents or ports. That's actually really cool for such a small kit that they include this feature on a high grade even. This is something that you know, something I would expect to see on the like a master grade or a real grade. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, that's pretty much it for the F91. This is actually a relatively cheap kit. You can get this for around 15 bucks on eBay, you know, or most of, you know, online retailers. I got this at Tatsu Hobby for around 15 bucks. And yeah, it's a very nice kit. I do recommend picking it up. I never seen Gundam F91. It's like a series from the early 90s. And I don't really know much about it. It's followed up by Victory Gundam, and I think I'm gonna cover that one too. So hope you guys stay tuned for that. Overall, a very nice kit. It's a very fun build, and just a great looking suit. Simplistic, but you know, functional, and just pretty awesome in general. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys find this review helpful, and thanks for watching.